Hey, thanks ever so much for tuning in to the Mark Taylor YouTube educational channel. This particular subject we're going to cover today is very, very important, and it's primarily focused on helping you understand why it's so important to actually meet with myself and my team to completely and utterly ratify your loan approval. It's so important in these days for sellers to understand that you are the strongest buyer when they get multiple offers on their property. With our reputation and our long standing of over 16 years in the mortgage community, a lot of sellers agents, their realtors, understand who we are and that we don't put out any offer out there and just approve any old client. And you want to be able to understand that that gives you supreme buying confidence. Think of it this way. If there are 10 people bidding for the same house that you have, and 9 of them haven't met with their loan officer but just had a conversation on the phone, but your offer might even be a little lower than their offer, has my backing to it, and the listing agent can call me on a Sunday and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith just presented an offer. You're saying they're fully approved. Prove it. I can discuss with them under the guise of confidentiality exactly what pertinent information they need to feel comfortable in accepting your offer. I'm part of the team at this point. My job is to help you buy that house with your buyer's agent. So by not meeting with me, you're going to miss out on a lot of information. You're going to miss out on the ability for me to represent you with credibility and with tenacity on a Sunday afternoon when the listing agents do call me to check that your offer is a good one. But most importantly, when we meet, there are certain things that you're going to get to learn about. You're going to get to learn about how to actually afford more house, or the house that you're picking out, make it less expensive for you on a monthly basis by employing some very simple tax strategies. We're going to walk you through the very, very complicated and sometimes almost litigious paperwork that you're going to be involved in so that you leave extremely educated. We're going to learn about the process of what goes on with the mortgage, why an appraisal is ordered, when it's ordered, when the inspection needs to be in. And some stuff that's very important to you is how to make an offer. At what price should the offer be made? Those things are joint discussions that you and I and your agent are going to have together. We want to make sure that you understand the ramifications of not getting all your closing costs paid for and the benefits when you do. There's so much that goes into the hour meeting that you and I will happily have over a cup of coffee. But the clients of mine that do have a meeting with me before writing an offer say it was the best thing that they ever did. You have to remember that my goal is to make your life really easy. My goal is when you leave my office to have all your questions answered so that you can focus on the romance, the fun of looking at your significant other and saying, hey, honey, let's buy this house. It's beautiful. And not worrying about all the mortgage and which paperwork to fill in and do I need a W-2 and what's this and what's that, but simply to focus on the enjoyment of buying a house with your agent. That's what buying a house is about. It's about having fun and planning your future. So we actively encourage you to always try and meet with us before going out with your agent. But if you're reading this or watching this video mail, you've already probably been approved. But the next step to really tighten up that approval so that we can make sure that the listing agent views your offer as the most favorable offer that they're presented with, we really want you to come in and meet with us. It's actually a fun time, and the hour, I promise, will fly by. Thanks so much for watching this video mail. We certainly appreciate you and look forward to being of service. Have a great day.